If you're familiar with the program, you know there's a planning guide. In that planning guide now, we have differentiated what we call the CCS pathway and the Core Plus pathway. Core Plus being more, but in sometimes the same. So in some material, all of the unit is the CCS pathway, and so that's the Core Plus pathway also. But there's some things that you can see here. This one includes Investigation 3. This one, the Common Core pathway does not. It says you can omit Investigations 3 and 4. So we have spent a lot of time looking at the cohesiveness of the program so that you don't skip things that you will be needed for later content. Even though it may not be listed in that course's description, if you skip it, you're going to have problems later when they learn that content, like the logarithms. You know, that really developing the learning progression is important. So we've done that to help districts. And you will see lists because we hear from districts, they're all required to say what they're working on today in terms of standards. And what we've done in differentiation there with the bold, this is in the back of the student book so parents can see it or administrators or whatever. This is in the teacher's guide. And you'll see in the teacher's guide we've got focus on and connection to, and that's what the bold and unbold is. Because one of the strengths we feel of the program is the connections tasks, where you do have to actually do algebra and geometry because it's a specifically developed connection task. So we've listed those. Some people say you can't do that many standards in a lesson, but actually they're there because of the type of material it is. It's not a discrete method for today. So we've done some work on that. The CPMP tools, the public domain software that we developed in conjunction with the materials to help kids learn mathematics as well as do mathematics, has been augmented. It now has a linear programming app, which is in our course 3. But anyway, using technology, you can really get at the concepts of linear programming, and you can set a context for why you would want to solve systems of inequalities. There's a reason for solving systems of inequalities. If you look under course 3, because that's where our course 3 has the linear programming, if you see the linear programming app there. Another one that we developed is the Common Core standard of testing by rigid motions of congruence and similarity transformations. There are 2 apps, one for congruence and one for similarity, where kids can actually create triangles. This is the final shot. You can look at transformations and see if it maps onto the other triangle and what kinds of transformations do map it on. And so in the similarity one, we also have the option of trying the side-side angle and seeing that it does not work, you know, for the congruence. And then there's some other ones. So you can actually use those now with the materials you have to, you know, add in some of the transformation work.